Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Coincidence stream. We're gonna play some Farthest Frontier tonight and advance our city for at least one more year as we try to survive the increasingly stronger hordes of the enemy raiders and armies. Hey, Flower Bonoids. Muito obrigado. Welcome. Cheese, yes. Now we always have cheese. Not a lot of cheese, but just enough to satisfy that hunger. Even cheese sandwiches now. Hey, Heathen! How are you? Metacowlin, Bonoit, and welcome. All right, let's get started like this. Glad to hear it, Ethan. I'm doing okay, I guess. Hey, Eric. Good evening. Welcome. I think that today is the 24th day that I've done a consecutive stream on. So today I have done 24 streams in a row. One stream per day, every day, for 24 days. I want to go to 31. I want to get an entire month of streaming every day. It's something I've never done before on the history of my channel. And I don't know if it's something that I want to keep doing in the future, but I wanted to do it at least once. And it's not been so bad. I just have to do small streams most often. Especially since I'm editing this for YouTube, which takes up some of the time. But it's doable. It's doable. Let's see if we can do it like until the end of January. Although I do have to go to the doctor in one of these days, and I'm not sure. Yeah, next week I have a few doctor's appointments. And work. And stuff happening. And lots of things at the same time. We'll see. We'll see if we manage or not. Ragusa and Mr. Anderson, welcome to the stream. Mr. Anderson, thank you for the sub. Thank you very much. 54 months. That is more than 4 years, my friend. Thank you. That's a lot of months indeed. Yes, it is. Rewatching Cosmogenesis. Nice. Unlock achievement. Stream every day for a month. Yeah. That's the idea. No, I've been having some health issues for... Well, it's been almost 2 years now. It's nothing serious, but it's annoying as shit. It prevents me from sleeping and resting well. And I've been going to multiple doctors. I still don't know what I have, but it's annoying. And hopefully this time I'll finally get a diagnosis and they say, hey, stop eating this, or stop doing that, or start doing this, start doing that. Change your life accordingly. You're fucking 40 years old now. You can't act like a little boy anymore. I don't know. They'll tell me something and I'll get better. But yeah, I've not been 100%. I'm at, let's say I'm 90% there, okay? I'm 90%. Nothing to be worried about, at least. Change my job. Ooh. Yeah, bad job can have that effect. I remember being there. I particularly remember having bad bosses. And that was nightmarish. I'm glad it's not the case anymore. The magical potion. HP increased by 10%. Stress, yeah. I also try to stay away from stimulants like coffees and stuff like that. I love coffee, for example. I absolutely love the taste of coffee, but I cannot drink it. It's horrible for me. Did they finish the plaza? They finished the plaza. It's a pity we can't see anything through the snow, but it's here. No stim packs. I don't think there are stim packs in real life. That's what I need, a stim pack in real life. Alright guys, do me a favor, please check if the sound is okay. You should hear my voice, you should hear the music, you should hear the game sounds and everything else. Also double check on your end if you can see the game's graphics, the chat over on the left, and the music preview down on the bottom. Let me know if everything's good on your side. The plaza looks nice even under snow. Ah, you can't see much. And I really need to build the rest of the stuff because the plaza is just one piece of architecture that connects to everything else, and it will look pretty after a while. You'll get to see me build this over the time, but I want to flatten this first. Thank you for confirming, so I think we're good to go. A couple of mistakes that I spotted last time. This storage depot. Oh my god, they should not store any raw materials. They put so much hay in here. This is not the place for that. Yeah, it's so close to the farms. That was a mistake. Also, no barrels. This thing, I forgot. Yeah, they already put barrels in there. No barrels. This thing, no barrels. So if you at first accept barrels and they are already put there, these barrels are going to be consumed. They can't remove barrels that are in use. That's impossible. But what this means now is that after these 2 barrels wear out, they won't put more barrels in here. So that's the least I can do here. All right. Let me check for more things. Also, we have now this new stockpile build thing, the granary. This one should have barrels. Flour and grain. Can I not store flour or grain in a root cellar? No, raw materials. No, 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 no. That is forbidden. That's why we need a granary. Another thing that I did incorrectly, I put a person working in both of the bakeries. There's one baker there making bread and another baker here making bread. I only need one. The reason I have 2 bakeries is so that the extra desirability from the pastry shops or bakeries affects the house on the right side and the left side of my town. But when it comes to the production of bread, I mean, this person can make bread and put it in this root cellar, and if there's a lot, it'll go to that root cellar. It will be distributed eventually. With one person in a mill, I don't think I'll have enough flour to stock 2 bakeries, 2 people in 2 bakeries. So I'll just put one for now. If I have a lot of flour and I really want to make more bread, then I will put the second person in that building, but for now, only one. More things. I noticed that there was a forgotten palisade here in the middle. This one didn't get upgraded. Oh no! Of course, they can't reach it. It's surrounded by walls. Like, the builders cannot... It is... Yeah, there's no way to path to this palisade wall. That's why they didn't upgrade it. But I'm about to destroy some walls, so I think that's going to change now. Because now we have this nice entrance in the middle, and now I can kind of repeat this pattern of 3 empty slots, 1 wall. And then we'll have 3 empty slots here, which means I need to delete some of these. It's 1, 2, 3. So there is 1, 2, and third is deleted. Can I do it here? No, not flatten terrain. Manage walls. You see a 1.5 meter gap. Oh, you want them to walk through there? Come on, be sensible. This is a video game. That's physically impossible. But I think I will delete that one too. Will I? Maybe not. Okay, let's salvage these for sure. Okay, I think we're good. I don't like these diagonal connections. I don't like these diagonal connections at all. So I'm gonna actually delete this and rebuild that wall. Defenses, stone wall. That one will be needed for the next part of the maze. Okay. So now again, we have them entering through the middle in a three tile wide hallway where the light infantry and the archers can kill them good. Now this should be upgraded. Bitefire, welcome to the stream. Do I need to delete this? This wall? Huh? What am I selecting here? What am I selecting here? I guess it's this wall. Yeah, I'm deleting this wall. And I think this is the final design. So it's 3 to enter and then 3 wide, and I'm going to repeat this until there and do the same upstairs. I think this is a much more efficient usage of space than what these diagonal walls that I had before that made no sense. And then they're gonna come through here and enter there. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and I'll need some of these to be deleted as well. And this one to be built. So the next part of the maze will be something like this. And those will be deleted, but I need to wait for that to be built and these to be built, and then I'll delete. So that's 1, 2. These 4 will be gone, and then we'll have another entrance. There's a little bit of space here that is unused. Not sure if I can do anything about it though. Anyway, they have enough work for now. Let's let them work on that. Also, I had a very nice idea when I was thinking about this game. I think it was in the middle of the night. I had a eureka moment about this incident here, that we created a new tile completely submerged into water. I was trying to make a river, right? I don't think this matters, but I don't think I can use these tiles anymore. I'm gonna have to find another tile where I could possibly reproduce this situation. And I'm gonna try and do a little trick to actually, possibly, maybe create an actual river. And I don't think this is known within the Farthest Frontier community. I don't know how far people took this experiment of leveling things down to water level. This is a possibility. That one vertex is submerged, but it's not submerged by a lot. This one, also not submerged by a lot. I don't like this. That one also not submerged by a lot. I don't think either of these lakes will give me what I need here. I blew the one chance I had. What about in this spot? No, this is gonna be the place where the fisherman's fishing, the hunters are hunting. Oh, there's not a lot of bodies of water. This is right next to the raiders. I mean, I wouldn't mind making a river from here. That could possibly actually help me. This has no water. This one does have water. Okay, this one does have water. So here's my idea. Oh, but I may need to cancel this if they, maybe not. Maybe it's far away enough. Okay, here's the idea. Is that a good tile, though? Oh, what is this? There's a rock there? They're never going to excavate that. It's not being harvested, though. That's fine. Oh, I'm not sure I can show you the idea there. This is probably... This is a lot better. Just for the showcase. I'm not realistically gonna use that to help my situation against the raiders. I don't think that's going to be the case. I just want a clear showcase of what can be done with a body of water. And this is the best corner inside of the water. So if I click 1, 2, 3, there's gonna be 3 people. That's a lot of workers for such a small flattened area site. Anyway, 9 people are gonna go there and flatten this tile down to the ground until it is completely submerged. Now what I'm gonna do next is allow them to travel here and do this work here for a bit. What will happen is that probably this tile, those 2, and maybe those diagonals will all be yellow. And after they are yellow, I will no longer be able to use these lower tiles to flatten anything else. But if before they finish the work, I set out a bigger flattened work starting from this point and then extending to wherever I want the river to go, then I believe that I may be able to create a river, because those longer tiles that I'm flattening afterwards, not only are they starting late, but they also take a lot longer to finish than just these 3. So what happens is that when these long tiles finish, this tile will be completely submerged. It will be in the yellow, but the build site's already here. And then they're gonna do this entire flattened site, taking into account a tile that is completely submerged, and maybe submerging all the others as well. And then I create a river. That's the plan, that's the idea I had. I'm not sure if it will work, but it would be funny. Like, if we could, like, extend the river all the way to the top, I would create a natural barrier. The raiders can no longer spawn there and go around. They're not doing that anyway, but it would be a barrier. And it would be interesting if just to see if it works at all. That's the plan. All right. As for the rest, temporary shelters. Yeah, with the stone there, I can never tell. Even this one should be full. Oh, not really. Not really. As for these, I think we're good. This one, we're good. Wait, do we have 12 people here? We have 8 plus 2, but probably people working there are occupying the shelter. That's fine. A lot of berries there. That's cute. These are fine, and that's it. Okay. The hunters. So I've left them alone for a while, even though I only placed the storage depots here recently to increase their productivity. 43 pelts. Last year, it was 30. That's already better. 34. Well, why? You're both in one green chevron. And about the same distance. I'm gonna let them work another year. And see how far they can get. As for these people, keep planting. I've highlighted all these trees. Yes, the general laborers will take care of that. These people need to keep planting. I'll take an eye on their work later on. These people, I think they still need to plant a little bit. Okay. Wagons. So I remove one person from the wagons. Are they working more? 41, 39, 12. Okay. This one's working more than the others. I should have removed one person from the middle, not from the edges. But these are still very idle. I'm gonna remove another one and see what happens. What happens to the wagon when I fire somebody? They just leave it there, I think. Anyway, smokehouses. There's a lot of spoiled meat. It's a lot of spoiled meat. They paused it again. Okay, so they reached 4,400. They stopped. Understandable. Compost yards. Now we should have some compost, right? 6% idle. The idle kind of varies, so I think these guys are doing their jobs well. I don't think I need more, at least. But now I get to compost these manually. There's a new farm, and there's other farms that are in use. I'm going to help out the 94s before I compost the new farm. Because these are in use, and if they go down too much because of the overseeding policy, then I'll have a production problem. 95s as well. 95. 95. Maybe 96s. Those are 100. Let's do 96s too. I think there's another 196 here. I don't see it. Okay, fine. Then add to that one. And I still have lots of compost here for next year. That's cool. Done. Cavalry. Did I hire? I did hire. I don't need to do anything. That's cool. Laborers. Can I remove 50 from there and put them as builders? I can. Everything's good. No major problems. Happiness is all good. Productivity. I still need to produce less meat, but I don't know. Grain. 80 bread, but they're just starting to consume bread. It's very early on to tell. This is very stable. Oh, one thing that I didn't mention, now that we're making bread, why are we making bread? I don't know, I'm just showcasing the industry. But there is an advantage to making bread, which is bread is its own food category inside of grain, which means that when it comes to the algorithm of the villagers choosing what types of food to eat, they will give a lot of priority to grain, because the first thing they do is just select a category, and then within the category select a subtype of food to eat. So if they choose the category of grain, they're just going to eat a lot more breads individually. So they're going to try and eat as much bread as they eat from all the types of vegetables, right? So that makes it, since we're making beans and root vegetables and greens, mass production of those, they're going to eat 1/3 of those in quantity compared to bread. Smoked cheese. No, that's already what the cheese maker does. Cheese already has such a huge... Look at this. 36 months, you don't need more than that. This is multiplied by 3 because of the barrels and everything else. So this is 6 years. Yeah, cheese is lasting for 18 years, man. You don't need more. It's all good. Also, having bread means that they are a little bit happier with food variety. And the more bread they eat, the fewer of other things they will eat, because we just have the same population, and now we'd have another food type, so they're going to eat a little bit less of everything else. So let's let the bear industry progress. Oh my god, but they never get enough of berries. Look at this. We're making next to 2,000 berries, collecting close to 2,000 berries. Almost 0 spoiled. This is insane. Are they eating 2,000 of almost everything else? No, they're eating a lot less smoked meat now. Wait, why? No, consumption of smoked meat is about 1.5k. Okay, the other things being mass-produced. Beans, consumption is 1.5. Roots, 1.2. Greens, 1.5. It's around the 1.5 range, but berries is much higher. And even fruit is less. Why? They're both types of fruits. Berries are healthy. Yeah. I just don't understand it from an algorithmic point of view. Like, what is their programming doing that they choose berries so much? Anyway, I don't think I have more berries. I'm not gonna add more. Should I add more berries to the farm? How many slots do we have left? 4? Fine. If I find 4 31s of blueberries, I'll bring them here. And then it's over for good. These guys are addicted to berries. Can I zoom out a bit more, please? Game? Okay. A bit of lag there. About 1.5 of milk. Cheese, they're starting to consume more, but the production is still good. We need to let it stabilize before we decide to sell. Another thing that is about to end is the stockpile of willow. It just ended. So now we're consuming a lot more willow than we were producing. We've been burning the stockpile, and now that the stockpile has ended, what is happening is that this forager's garden is going to collect willow, and as soon as it has willow here, the people from the basket shop will immediately collect the willow to make baskets, and they'll kind of stop working in the middle of the year because they don't have materials. So we're not going to be producing baskets at a rate of 2 people per year. It's going to be like 1.5. But I think it should still be enough for the consumption of the town. If not, I'll just buy some baskets every now and then. Or make a new forager, but I kind of wanted to avoid that. Everything else is stable. Wax, all good. Tallow, delete. Hay, again with these fucking idiotic extrapolations. Flax fiber, still consuming too much, so I gotta remove paper and clothes, probably both. Stockpile of flax is diminishing. Grain, yeah, we're producing a lot more grain than consuming, but I need it to stabilize before I know how much grain I can sell. Pelts is a little better, so that's the hunters, that's good. Iron is good. Oof. Yeah, this is because of the books. I'm still gonna do minus paper. Minus paper. I think it's still worthwhile. Just one less person. Small adjustments. Oh my god, the bricks consumption. I'm not making a third brick building. No, that's too much. Flour, I would also love to sell some, but we need to let it stabilize. Yeah, shoes went down. And we have some. That's cool. Yeah, so production of baskets is going to go down by about 30%. It should still be completely above the consumption graph there, so I'm not worried about baskets. Tools and heavy tools are both very stable. Minus clothes, absolutely. What? Okay, this is... I need to do minus barrels. That's a little bit too much. Minus barrels. 0 logs, I know. Lots of stone, I know. Clay is good. Coal is still not there, plus coal. Iron ore is... Why does it fluctuate so much? I just added one person, what? Let's leave it be. Sand, good. Gold ore, what? I didn't add somebody to gold ore, I'm sure this is just one person. How does it fluctuate so much? Produced in the last year, 9? Wait, what does my graph say? $35? $28? Wait, what? This must be another bug. How did I produce 28 gold ore if the only gold mine I have says 8? And I didn't buy any gold ore. There's no other source of gold ore anywhere. Is this another bug? What is this even? How do I report this? Okay, what if I check this panel and... Gain this year 16. Nothing adds up. Nothing adds up. I don't understand. I just don't understand. How... Last year, 440. So he consumed 20 and we produced 8. 9. I give up trying to understand the gold. Furniture went down a little bit. Consumption went up. I think it's stable. I'm going to leave it be. Books. Consumption is still very low. We're still not accumulating. We need to let it on turbo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Am I at 4,000 arrows? No. Okay then. Let's up the ante a bit more. 4,000. How did I use so many arrows last year? Wait, what? Was it because of the circle strafe? Did my archers shoot that much? I hope I have enough to produce this back to a good amount. Again, what the fuck is this? This must be bugged. It's impossible for them. It's the second time. I didn't touch this last time. I said it's on 3-to-1 ratio. They should make 3 heavy weapons for every 1 weapon. How can they make this 2 years in a row? 8 weapons and 7 heavy weapons. This makes no fucking sense. These things are bugged. How do I report this? What do I say? This has been like this for at least 3 years. And for the last 3 years, I can check the graphs. For the last 3 years, weapons have been stable on 8. Heavy weapons have been either 6 or 7. How? I need to report this, but I don't even know what to say. Fuck. Okay. So, trading post. That's a lot of gold. And I'm not even buying that much anymore. Let's bring it back to town. Spice is still going down. I should resupply whenever I can. Barrels, I guess. 17 plate armor, that's good. And then grain and flour, I still need to know what's to deal with those. Flax, I guess I just need 1,000 here, so the rest. Alright, done. Technology points, we need to wait. Farms, I will need to make one more farm. I'm gonna destroy berries to make a farm. My people are gonna hate me. But yeah, this is the next spot for the farm. Let's move the apiary first. Over there. I'm gonna put plus farm on my to-do list so I don't forget to make the new one. And as for the rest of the industries, minus paper. I'm sorry, minus clothes first, and then minus paper. Annoying little sound. Minus barrels, which means, yeah, we only need one Cooper building. I knew it. Plus coal. Over here. And then plus farm when the apiary moves. The storage cart, where is it? Still moving here. But where is it? Can't see shit like this. How am I supposed to... Where's the cart? This is impossible. It's like finding a needle in a stack of needles. Come on. I guess I'll just wait and eventually it will get there and then I can unload the stone. As for the working of the general labors, there's the trees, the stone. Did they chop everything? Not yet. They have just a couple more. I'm gonna let them be. And another thing. Oh, berries. So let's harvest a few more hawthorns if I can. Since I'm gonna destroy 3, I should harvest at least more 3, maybe more than that. Hawthorns close to the enemy armies. I mean, if they get to this point, it's whatever. And it's not like the armies are gonna get to these hawthorns at the very moment that they're being harvested, because this is a late season harvest and the armies of the enemies usually arrive early on in the year. We can also harvest these. So yeah, more berries. Where did my camera jump to? More berries. And then 4 more blueberries of 31 whenever I find them. The minimap does not show the card, no. Hawthorn. Oh, whoa, that's a lot of hawthorns. Let's get these and we should be good. I mean, it's easy food. It's very low labor to get these. So why not even more? But I think I've got these. Yes, I do have these. And the blueberries, I have to check which ones are 31 once they're ripe. Might be some of those. Those are blueberries. Any more hawthorns? More blueberries for me to check next. These are blueberries. No, those are hawthorns. And those are hawthorns. Those are blueberries. Let's get these then. 4 more. Oh, wait, these are also hawthorns. 2 more. Leave the blueberries, check next year. And I think we've gone full circle. Okay. Hopefully that'll be enough. Hey, Mr. Danger, welcome to the stream. So targe is plural. You don't want to say that, even though it's kind of a slang thing to say. Boa tarde is the formal way to say good afternoon. Alright. So, last time we defeated the enemy armies with ease. And I think that was quite the proof that removing the Ark of the Vengeful Dead from the temple made things significantly easier. And so now I'm going to introduce another challenge, a self-imposed challenge. It's not something on Steam or anything. But it's a stupid one, because the challenge arises from a question, and not a very stupid question, but maybe a stupid experiment to try and answer that question. And the experiment is, what happens if you remove all the fog of war? So I'm going to tell my people to go ahead and make a forager here. And I'm gonna see what happens. Maybe they'll spawn in the middle of the city. Maybe everybody dies. I don't know. I know this is a very, 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 very bad idea. But, hey. You gotta break some eggs to make an omelet? There's no omelet to be made here. We're just breaking eggs and starving. This is gonna go very wrong. Is this enough? Yeah, that will not be enough, Fog of War. So those 2 foragers, for 1 year, well, until we get attacked once and we see what happens, and we can answer the question correctly. What happens if you completely remove the Fog of War? I have a good army. I know I can react to a threat. If they spawn in another corner of the map, I think we'll be completely fine. The real danger is if the algorithm of the game somehow decides, oh, there's no Fog of War? Cool. I'll spawn them right here. That will be scary, but I'm gonna risk my own town to answer that question, and we're gonna find out. Introduce a little bit of spiciness here. Hey, Demo. Welcome to the stream. The raiders can appear anywhere. That's good to know. Thank you, Merlin, and welcome to the stream, by the way. I build mazes with pathways 1 square wide. Slows down the raider down to a crawl as they line up to go through, and they can be picked off one by one with the archers in forts and towers. That is a good strategy, and I've seen people do that. I just like that personally, because the arrows from forts and towers deal very low damage compared to the arrows of archers. Plus, the arrows of archers on the ground, that is, also get veterancy. So I'm trying to farm veterancy by creating a 1-tile turn, and then a bottleneck here, so my infantry can body block them and the archers shoot them with high damage and get farm the veterancy here. When things get too busy, I turn to this spot, and then they have to go through a 1-tile wide thing while I have 3 tiles to defend on. And we keep doing that over and over again. That's the plan. Still a couple of walls missing there. What else? I think I've got everything. Let's run. So I have to pay very close attention to this tile and try to extend this. I need to see a bunch of workers coming down south and starting to work on this. When this thing is midway done, then I do a lot of flatten orders going north and try to make a river, if at all it is possible. If this doesn't work, I'm really out of ideas. How's the desirability here? Ooh, a bunch of 98s. We still don't have 100%, and I'll need 100% for tier 5 houses. So I'm gonna need to make probably some more statues here in the middle to increase that. Oh, come on, don't freeze to death. Plenty of houses around. Find shelter, please. This might be the last farm I build. After this one, I only have 5 spare. But I don't think I'm realistically going to add anything else. We have all the types of things on crops. There's nothing new here. We've tried everything. So at most, I may need more grain. More flax or vegetables, I don't think so. And for more grain, I just need 3 farms. I have 5, right? Well, why am I making these 2 then? Maybe I should just delete this one. I still prefer to have a reserve. Anyway, this space is clear. Let's do 1, 2, 6 by 6. Yeah, the hawthorns are gone. Expected. That'll be the last farm, I believe. Now you can see the plaza without a lot of snow on top. And also, flatten terrain. I want to flat this street. This street, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't mind if the area where the fences are is crooked, but not the path. Come on. So let's do a couple of flattened jobs on the city. Try to level all of this down a little bit more. Wait, how far? Yeah. And then one more over there. Let's see if this helps out all this area. Anybody going for this yet? Just gotta pay attention to... Maybe those two are. Maybe they're just doing walls here. Year number 40! We've survived for 40 years. That's a good milestone. The army is kind of ready over here. I don't exactly need this forager, but if I decide to change my mind and move the forge somewhere else, this one does provide the visibility that I need, so I'm just gonna leave there. It doesn't hurt anybody, that forager. These foragers might hurt somebody. But that's a risk I'm willing to take for science! Right, this rat catcher, I'm gonna put it there. A little bit closer to the work circle. I guess I can start thinking about more decorations here. So to get the desirability, let's do the useful decorations first, and then we do the useless ones. So these will not only make things pretty, but also increase desirability to 100%. We've reached the point where even the large statue for 2,500 gold, that's not expensive at all. So let's put a couple of large statues. Where do I usually put these? Is it like here and there? Is it closer to the sides? No, there will be a path there, and I don't want to destroy... Oh, I may need to move the blueberries. But these 3 blueberries, if I put them there and harvest them outside of the city, they'll still get deposited there really quickly, so it's not a problem. Where do I want the statues? I need to see this first. That's a lot of statues in a row. I don't remember my original design of this central area very well anymore. But I guess it can be side by side with that one. No, because I'll need paths. Even this one is incorrect. This small statue, I'm gonna need to move it back once more. That's fine. What about here? That's enough for the path. That looks like a good spot. So 1 tile in front of the root cellar. That would also be... Oh no, I can't do that because of the festival pole. What if I put it completely in front of the root cellar? It fits here. Does it fit there? Yeah, so this is already going to be a different design. I need to flatten this area, by the way. This is already going to be a different design. Where do I put these berries, though? I can't put them there. Well, I can move them just a little bit here around the well. It'll still be fine. Hey, Tetra. Yes, mentions for everybody. Can I do the same here? No, because that thing occupies more space. Fine, these 3 can be over there.
Need something? What is it?
Shut up. And now, flatten 3x4. This will be the place for the new statue. And more desirability. Oh, can I move this fort now? Forgot about this little change here. I can. Let's go. Completely fortified. Okay, they're on the way. They are on the way. Tell me you didn't do it yet. Is it still touching the water? It's still, one of the vertices is still submerged. Okay, so here's the plan. They're going to start doing that. They're going to make these tiles yellow. Before that happens, I'm going to do 10 tiles over there and try to extend this river. But I mean, if it works, at most I just made a 10 tile long river. It's not going to be huge. And I'm going to do this multiple times. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 should be enough. Yes, this will be a new stream, exactly. And now these people, because I started these later, they'll take a lot longer to come here. And so, well, I'm gonna watch. Yeah, because that's gonna be super quick. It did go down! We didn't need 3. 1 was plenty. And now, look at this. These tiles, as I predicted, they're in the yellow. But the build sites have already been constructed. So now they're going to level all of this based on that yellow. There might be even another strategy to extend the river even more. Like, maybe before they finish, I make more over there. Before this tile goes yellow. Let's see if this just works for now. That's, I don't know what that number is. That's a lot of numbers. No. Water tiles cannot be raised. Oh, it's creating a ramp. But wait, there's like 10. No, not 10. 8 different work sites here. It went down a little bit more. They're all going down. This one is not increasing at all. It cannot. Yeah, these guys just did 3. Where are you going? Mining
Hello
stone?
there.
Mining stone. That's cool too. That needs to be done over there. Alright, crops and merchant. Okay, let's take care of that. Crops. Easy, 1 person. Let's go. And then this, and then this. By the way, the other farm, is it... no, it still has rocks, so we keep 1 person there. The hawthorns are gone, and this one moves back up there. Alright, farm is done. Merchant. Spices, please. Not quite. Heavy armors, I could buy. It's 1,000 each. Oh my god. Never mind, I'm gonna make my own. It's all good. I'd rather keep the money. What the fuck? This guy wants fish? I've never seen this before. They can buy fish? That is weird.
Need something?
I had no idea I could make gold from smoked fish. What? No. Sorry. You may be paying above average price. My people's food desires come first. Keep your money. I don't want your money. I'm not a sellout. You don't mess with my people's food. Get out of here. You insult me, traveler. This tree can be gone. At least we don't have any more rogue trees on this side. Are they chopping these? Yes, chopping, mass chopping trees over there. And now we just need to wait for 5 more people to do this and see if the yellow area extends at all. For now, it's still only 2 tiles. And this one does not even have water. Maybe it doesn't work. Maybe it just creates a very low area. Well, I just need to be patient and wait. Why am I trying to assume things when I can just deduct them after I see actual results? Let's set these berries to harvest again. There's a very nice plaza in the middle. These statues... What is the path going to do here? Yeah, these statues are wrong. These statues need to be... exactly 1 tile... Where did you move the... God, you had to lag at that very moment. 1 tile behind. Hi, little girl! Okay. And I can already start making 1 of the large statues. For desirability! Yes. Did they flatten this? Okay, that's a lot better, at least up until this point. And I can see a little bit of a slope on the tiles where the fences are. That's good. Let's let them finish. Did they finish this? Looks like they have. So now the plan is... walls. I select those. Oh, that's so awkward. No! Just the first row. Leave those two and these salvage. Yes, yes, correct. They still need to build that. And that'll be it, I think. There is a little bit of awkwardness here because this is completely wasted. But this entrance, that's what I like to see there. To deselect the walls. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Let's continue build walls here. So this will be a 3-tile thing. I need to delete those. Not yet. And then make walls here. Oh, so I get to push this wall a bit to the right side. That's awkward. What? Maybe I shouldn't have extended that to the left. Maybe all of this change could have done a lot easier. No, because the entrance is there. I do need to build these. I don't know what I'll do there. Let's just build until this point and then we'll see. They finish this job and they go to Mindstone over there because it's nearby. Sometimes they are so smart. Sometimes they do take distance into account. Just sometimes. Any progress here. Only the first 2 tiles are yellow. I don't think this is gonna work. Maybe I should not have done 8. Maybe I should have done 20 of these. Is it even doing anything? I'm gonna stay and watch. It went a tiny little bit down. Yeah, I need a lot more than 8. I'm not sure if this would work. But maybe I could do it 2 by 2. I can try again, but now I've wasted this tile. I don't have another tile with a vertex on the water. But I think our plan fails. Okay, let's harvest these 3. And make... Cool, we have two horses, yes. Let's make... Hold on, merchant, hold on. Let's make decorations. Let's make large statue facing there in front of the root cellar. Yes! Alright, Mr. Merchant, what do you want? Maybe arbitrage to get the other guy's money since he doesn't have any good prices for anything. Take my tools. Oh, take the stone. Take all the stone. Give me all your money. He does have more horses. I could buy horses just to get instantly hire more cavalry for my army, but I don't think I need to do that. By the way, did they finish? Oh, the fog of war is gone. If they attack me, we're gonna answer the question, what happens when there's no fog of war? But in the meantime, nobody works here. And nobody works here. After I find out, after we do answer the question, I'm gonna delete these because the whole point of making these walls is to have the enemies spawn there. I don't think that little tiny little bit of fog of war is gonna be enough at all. So they may just spawn in the middle of the middle of the map. We're gonna find out soon enough. Now, I can manage walls. Nah, don't spoil it for me. Let me find out. Let me figure it out. I don't like how these walls connected. It should not be diagonal. It looks so awkward. I don't think it makes any difference from the pathing and enemy blocking point of view, but I really wanted to connect it in a straight line there. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, we can see the berries, the numbers of the berries now. So now we look for 31s and we add them back to town if we find any. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there's 4 31s immediately. Let's delete the 24, delete the 24, and move the final 4 31s over here. 1. And then our blueberry garden is finalized. And I swear I'm not touching that again. I don't care if they want even more berries. The amount of berries we have right now is redunculous. Redunculous. Blueberry. Done. Okay. Garden complete. I was selling stuff to this guy. No, I sold everything I needed to sell. But arbitrage may happen. Smoked fish. Should I sell? I do have a lot of glass. Hold on. Yeah, I do have a lot of glass. I'm not selling bricks. No way. So, fish glass bricks. No. Cheese and iron ore. Maybe iron ore, this guy? No, not at all. There's no arbitrage. Whatever. I don't need any arbitrage. I'm good. The raiders can spawn at any point in time now. They finished this. They did not make a river. And we did not create more than 2 yellow tiles. So yeah, what happens is that this one tile did have a vertex submerged. And now you can tell that it is underwater. But none of the others did. Well, this one did. Maybe the problem was trying to making it 10 by 10. Maybe I had to make it like 2 by 2 and advance this river slowly, 1 tile at a time. But anyway, even if it is not possible to create a river, at the very least you can lower a group of tiles very low, closer to the ground, and then bring that low level path to a tall mountain, and then make an extreme slope and use that as your defense. Oh, look at this path! That's much better. Now things are starting to look good. Now this is still very hilly over here, so let's do a couple more of these. And here too. Let's try and flatten this a bit. This area on the left seems okay. It's just this area on the right that is quite messy right now. To build the statues. What are they doing?
Need anything?
Transporting stored items? Cool, but we have rats here. Where's the rat catcher? Rat catcher has been moved. I just need to move her circle. Hey, your sole job is to take rats away from there. Please get to work. Catching rats. Alright, she's going. She's going. It's all good. Hold on. I'm gonna move the army back inside of town.
At once.
Let's get the army
Right
over
away.
there. And maybe, since travel distance might... Let's hire 2 light calves right now. Let's not wait... Yeah, 2 more light calves. Let's not wait until the end of the year. Let's do this now, because these are the speedy boys, and if something goes wrong with the enemies spawning inside of town, the speedy boys are going to be my saviors, I believe. But this is a huge mistake. It's a huge mistake. Oh no. Fine. I'm gonna destroy that diagonal wall. I'm gonna have to shift everything to the left? Maybe not. No, I'm gonna have to shift everything north. What? Well, this is already much better. We'll get there, even if it takes some work. It's fine. You want soap? Wait. Plank? No, soap more than planks. Oh, actually, I don't know. Planks are good too. And gold ore. 11, that's not enough. Not selling you pelts. Oh, fish, but the other guy has gone. Maybe we could have some arbitrage there with that fish. Do you have anything I need? Not really. Alright. Ooh, they're really chopping through this. What about the trees down here? Not yet. I forgot to check these guys. Planting. One is planting, the others are not. And these? 3 are planting. Well, let's leave them be. Let's keep them planting. Okay, that's a merchant teleporting away. Wow, they've gotten all the berries already. Let's grab these 4, and the berry setup is completed. I don't want to touch berries ever again. Population is not increasing. You either eat these berries or eat something else. There's plenty of options in town.
At the ready.
These two are garrisoning. That's cool. Are these my horses? Yes. So let's do this. Control 3. And now we have...
It will be done.
10? 750 pop limit. Do you know that would be interesting? Maybe my computer can handle 750. Maybe my computer can handle 1000. I've honestly never tried, and I do get some lags here. What? Wait, did I not have all the control groups set? Infantry control 1, archers control 2, cavalry control 3. 1,
At once.
2,
At once. It
3.
will be done.
Anybody leaving the forts? No, it was just a bunch of No! What are
Your
you doing?
orders.
Archers! Lazy! Oh, because they were wounded last time and I removed them from the control group. My bad. There's a world of possibilities to explore when it comes to flattening things. This map, I just feel it's not worth it. Not enough mountains. But when you reach this point in the city, you can just sit back and relax a little bit. And you might feel like that's maybe boring because the challenge is gone. And I do feel that some of the fun from the game does die out slowly but surely at this point. But that will be challenged by the Gates of Valor, the military monument, which I'm not sure I'll unlock first. I think the best monument to unlock first is this one. We're still a couple of tech points away from this being possible. So not yet. And the merchants are not bringing books. I mean, I think I could afford a book even on a special order at this point. Maybe. Maybe I'll do that next time. There are... Oh, custom population limits. You can add more population limits, but it's on steps of 500 each. So I cannot add to 750. By the way, now is the time for you guys to grab the stone. Now they're not coming from the north. Guys, move it. There won't be another chance to do this. Ooh, I thought that lag was them spawning. And that, to be honest. And these. Go get all those stones, please. There's still a bunch. By the way, storage cart. Storage cart, remove the stones. Yeah, that makes sense, Citra. We now have a large statue. These are not upgradable, by the way. And I think desirability, yes, it's well in the hundreds. Lots of these have 100 desirability. The only thing left to upgrade to tier 5 houses, which give the maximum amount of taxes, is luxury food types, 0 out of 1. And the only luxury food type are pastries, and pastries can be created in a pastry shop, but I do need preserves. So that's the only barrier right now. Let's let them finish the second statue. And sell this trader a few more things before she goes. Guess we're not getting attacked this year. Did you finish with the other trees? No. Did you empty out the cart? Not quite yet. Let's keep making these walls. So now, this is horrible. Delete that. Put this one back in. No diagonals here. And then, what am I going to do here? I need to shift all of these one tile more up. And also delete these. So manage walls. Correct. Salvage. Okay. So this one... Wait, what? Not sure about my design at all. Let's not delete this one. Let's instead shift the entrance to the right side, which means making walls here. And then I'll make walls there after I delete these, and there'll be a 3x3 entrance. And then I'll need to shift the gates as well. Ugh. Whatever. We'll get there. 2 statues have been built. Alright, let's make the stupid useless decorations, shall we? What have we never built? Hold on, that's not useless. Let's get some tech in here. So I could go for the one thing that is preventing us to get to tier 5 houses and will help us make more gold. Gold is not really a priority here. I always need to pay attention to deep mines. As soon as one of the current mines is close to going out completely out of minerals, I need to check for alternatives, and I may need a deep mine somewhere else. I don't think it's the case. How's the coal doing? 3,000 still. How's the iron ore? 2,000 still. 6,000 cent. It's not the case. But there's something else I want before that, which is the upgrade to grain crops. We started this, we might as well finish. So, the same way that the vegetable crops have this upgrade here that increases all of the yields for vegetable crops by 20%. You also have this upgrade that increases yield for grain crops by 20%. This is very good investment. However, to get there you need to put 2 points in here, and this is completely useless. This gives heat resistance and drought resistance to all grain crops. But the only grain crop that I'm using is rye, and it's already fully heat resistant and drought resistant. The only thing this could help is maybe some drought resistance to wheat, which is horrible anyway because of diseases, and some drought resistance to buckwheat, which is horrible because of diseases. And none of them even require a heat tolerance. They're all maxed out. I don't even understand this deck. Why would you say heat tolerance, heat resistance, if they're already maxed out? Anyway, we need to get there, so I'm going to put a point here. And we'll need 2 more. Nathan, hello, welcome to the stream. Decorations. What am I gonna make? The rose garden is a good one, but I'm not sure how it's gonna fit. So the reason why I stopped the paths in the middle is because I want this to look like a plaza. And there is a type of decoration which is like these things that can be built underneath roads. Where is the one that I want? Small plaza. Cobblestone. Not sure if this is what I want. I'm gonna try and make 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit of stone, a little bit of gold. That's fine. And I think I can upgrade those tiles and then put them where I want them to be. Do I need the extravagant ones? I can't make the extravagant ones. I need the civil monuments to make these that are locked. It's exactly the same as the other ones, just different skins. So it makes very little difference. Let's let them build that. I need to figure out how these look before we move ahead with the final design. Apparently we did not get attacked this year, so we'll pay for this mistake dearly next year. I'm gonna tell them to stop getting these trees, because first of all, I don't think we need that many. And second of all, I want them to focus on the stones up north more. So let's cut this job short, let them finish here. And keep the other ones planting. Hold on. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. I will. Okay, these have stopped completely. Let's put a few more trees there. These guys have stopped completely. This is full of trees. Maybe up here? Okay, the storage cart. Storage cart. I don't want to put it here. It may get destroyed. No, the raiders don't come from here. So yeah, put the storage cart over there, accept stone, and that'll accelerate that job. Alright. Okay, we've made some plazas which can be placed under roads, and I can upgrade this. So this will be a paved plaza. Yeah, it costs bricks. Okay. This, I'm pretty sure this is what I want. So I actually need a ton of these. Hold on. So let's make this happen. Gonna make a different kind of path here. Army, go home. Nobody came to attack us. Nobody spawned in the middle of town. Jesus, those horses are fast. They take off like a rocket, going towards a face. And no matter how many trees I plant, I just can't put these guys on 2 chevrons. That's a pity. I guess I'll just need to accept that 1 chevron is where it stands. Okay, now we can delete this one. How is this looking? This is looking okay. I'm gonna keep this indent. It's a bit awkward, but it works. Now we delete these 3. And then defenses, we make only 2 here, and we have an entrance to this one, but that wall's too far in. 1, 2, 3. Everything else is fine. So I need to make 1 wall there, 1 wall there. No, just 1 here. Actually, I want to build that wall before this one, so that we don't have diagonal awkwardnesses here. But I like this design a lot better. And hopefully it will be better for our soldiers when we get to the military monument and really start taunting the enemies. Okay, this is a paved brick plaza. Paved brick plaza, small brick plaza, and I can't place this under a road. This is still not level. Hold on, guys, flatten this some more, please. Still looking ugly there. What else can I flatten? This area still looks pretty hilly. Oh no, all 3 are full. Oh jeez. Oh no. Fine, I'm gonna make another. Wow, how are my... Are they not eating this? It's all vegetables. Jeez. I'll make another one. No problem. We have the barrels, we have the bricks, we have everything we need. It fits here, I suppose. So this is how it looks like. It's like the transition between the normal road and the paved road. And I can put more decorations, small plaza. I'm gonna make cobbled roads, cobbled plazas underneath the cobbled road, so it looks fuller and it connects to the sides with little stones, connects to the houses and other paths and stuff. I don't need to go very deep over there, just a couple to make the connection to the middle of town. I'm gonna do the same here, so move this paved plaza there, and then cobbled small plaza here. 1, 2, 3, that should be enough. And here. That's a tiny little bit of stone and a tiny little bit of gold. I'm floating in stone and gold right now. I am not worried. And I mean, if I want to make all of this paved, I can also do this. Sheesh, okay, they do need to flatten that. Let's let them work. Logs are great now. Don't need to worry anymore, and soon I'll send these people back to their work camps, chopping trees for real. because there really isn't much more to plant, I believe. There's no other way that I can help the hunters. The hunters are going to produce whatever the hunters can produce. These guys are still planting. Apiary is back in place. These guys are still planting. They haven't even started with this yet. But I guess we'll have more than 1 year to test those out. Warcraft 3 tower defense level. I never played much of Warcraft 3. I played a bunch of Warcraft 1 and 2, but 3 with the leveling up of heroes and the mixed ARPG mechanics on the strategy game, it kind of drove me off from the game. I know it became huge, and it still is a huge game online, but it was not for me. Okay, so this is, barrels here is fine. We can do the 1020 setup. What do I accept? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just the vegetables? Guess it makes sense. And upgrade then. $14 months of food stockpile. Flattening all this. And winter is here again. Okay, can I finish the cobbled plazas now? It's too steep. Finish that, please. Somebody's there, clearly. Finish that. Let's slow this down. I'll need to save soon. I still didn't do this. Yeah, there's too much being built. Why are they dropping the meat here? What is going on?
Need something?
Okay, catch the rats. Are they just depositing things here? Is it the berries? Too early for the one-time speed. Depositing rats? I hope not. That's not in their job description. Killing rats is, at least for some of them. Okay, upgraded root cellar. Hey Vytaan, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the end of the stream. I'm gonna end here. But hello, and I appreciate the raid. How are you doing, Vytaan? Did you do good progress with Quake? I'm actually just ending the stream right now. And this is a good spot to save. Very cold temp, so let's save. This has been year 40. We have survived for 40 years. No worries, Vytaan. Don't worry about it. How was Quake? Did you finish episode 3? Was that episode 3 that you were playing earlier on? Finished the game. The game episode? What's that? No, I finished the game. All right, 3 and 4. Very cool. So what are your thoughts on Quake? We still have work left for next year, and I do hope they get these stones quick. Because we've got one chance to profit from this mistake, and then it's over. And some of these stones are pretty huge, but I think now without the trees, these trees are almost all gone. These trees are also almost all gone. As soon as they finish this, and they stop building all here, they're gonna send all the laborers up north, chop those stones. There's nothing else to do, so that'll be for next time. Quick is good. The gameplay doesn't hold up as well as Doom. Blasphemy. But the level design is better than Doom 2. Based. Overall, I think, yeah, I agree with most of what you said. Dumb boss. Oh, the telefrag boss? Yeah, it's a dumb boss. I mean, it's not dumb. It's a cool mechanic. It gets old quick, but it's an interesting... It was an interesting novelty kind of boss thing back then. 4 traps? 4 traps, okay. Okay, well, I'll just check next time and see if the hunters are good. Sorry guys, this is probably one of the shortest streams I've ever done, but yeah, a little bit over just 1 hour. But I really can't go for more because I'm editing this for YouTube, so there's extra work for me there, and yeah, there's other stuff going on in my life, so I can't just dedicate a lot of time to playing / streaming, but I do appreciate you being here. Vytaan says, I think I just miss some of the nice sounds. The double-barreled feels a bit underwhelming animation sound-wise, those small things that Doom has. Yeah, it's definitely a very different feel. The look and feel are completely different. You're welcome, Vytaan. Alright guys, any questions, any comments? Now's the time. I'm reading chat for a little while. And then I'll see if I raid you off. Some of these people are gonna get raided twice in a row. You guys are like a ping pong ball. You're getting shot twice and left through the table into several streams. Anyway, I'll just find something else that I find. When I do raid somebody, I usually look for someone else that I personally would watch, that I personally find, hey, this is a fun streamer, this is entertaining, and so maybe if it is entertaining for me, it might be entertaining for you, and so I send you off over there. Anyway, any questions? The exam's tomorrow. No questions? You sure? Well then, let's... a couple of interesting raids here. Thank you, Vytaan. You too. Good luck for Saturday. You're gonna need it. Goodbye, Tetra. Goodbye, Demo. Don't just leave. Stick around if you want to watch some more stream. I'm gonna send you off to some more fun. It's not over. 3 good streams. Wow. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. There's a raid browser? There's a new command on Twitch. Raid browser. I don't need to browse. I already know who I'm gonna raid. So I'm gonna raid you off to... Wait, is this stream ending too? Hold on, never mind. Stream is ending. I don't want you to be a ping pong ball 3 times in a row. Okay, this stream is not ending. No worries, no worries. Have a great night. Alright, I'm gonna raid you off to Professor Bloomtuber. He's playing some Doom, classic Doom. He's playing a WAD called Out of Line. I believe this is a new one. I've never heard of it before. So enjoy that, and I'm gonna get some rest. Hope to see you tomorrow for another short stream, but another progress made in this beautiful city nonetheless. Until then, I hope you have a great one. Good luck, and happy face rockets.
Game over, dude!